What's up, girls? How's it going? I hope your day is going well, except for you, Amber. I hope your day is going poorly. I have been so busy the last weekend or so, and I have just not been able to talk about Amber the way that I like to, because let me tell you, there's been many developments in Gora World, and I'm excited to talk about them. So let's get into it.
It's dark time as you know.
Okay, so for the last couple of days, I have been away just because I've been very busy with a toddler, and didn't have daycare, and it's like a lot. Anyway, so not that that really matters. I'm doing this like after bedtime. It's after dark time, obviously. So, but whatever. I'm excited. Also, nothing much was happening in the LCU. The fat camp had been very boring so far, except for this new video that had been updated. I had like tried to do a reaction or had watched something and thinking I might do a reaction, and it was so boring. I couldn't even get through it. So I'm excited because we're actually going to talk about something kind of interesting, which is watching ALR do a major like career whiff, just a total airball. And I think it'll be interesting for everyone. So if that's the sort of thing you're into, please stick around. I'm super excited to have you here. When I checked earlier, I think I had 95 subscribers. What? So I'm thinking there's a possibility that I could hit 100 with this video, which is so exciting. So if you like to talk about Goro World stuff, please stick around. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we, as kind of always, not always, we're gonna watch Apathetic Facts because I just can't stomach watching this whole live stream. It's awful. It's absolutely dreadful. So obviously go over and check out Apathetic Facts because they are doing the Lord's work in making sure that we can watch these stupid videos featuring these stupid people without actually having to watch these stupid videos. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna watch their video because, of course, Apathetic Facts is doing the most important work here. So I got a preview, but I'm very excited. So I got like a little bit of like this is what happened, and from my understandment, Amber is getting to do a show without Tech and without Fuba. I'm not 100% sure why. I maybe they just have the day off. I don't know. But they're doing a show without her, and it goes horribly, horribly. So I'm really excited. So let's get into it.
I'm so much better than the majority of you.
My favorite
Hey
quote there.
girls. Okay, before we even get into today's stream, we need to talk about everything that just happened, because a lot went down, and it all leads directly to today's bus stream. So basically, Yo Mama is now completely done with Amber, and I think he's finally starting to see the side of her that he's been trying not to acknowledge this entire time. From what I'm understanding, he was upset because Amber agreed with Tech not to redirect to his show, and that's what really set things off. And since then, he's been calling Amber out.
Look,
Okay, so as far as I know, this redirecting thing is when they will, a show is live, there's a bunch of people in there doing whatever it is that they do, and they'll say, okay, our show is ending, everyone go over here, or they'll just maybe automatically dump them into it. I'm not really sure how that works. Also, is Yo Mama doing a show from a preschool? Is that what that looks like? Where is he?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I don't know who this person is at all. Maybe I've heard that name. Maybe I don't know. But like this community is full of so much lore that I literally don't even know where to start with them so often. Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this for AmberLynn Reed. I'm gonna say this. Um, the reason why I went so hard at you, to be honest with you, the reason why I went so hard at you, and I just don't fuck with you like that no more, is because when I saw you on that bus stage, I was just like, I can't fuck with that. And the way you've been acting on bus, the way you playing this whole like this thing and not being real, like I know the real AmberLynn Reed. I know the real rage AmberLynn, or the real when she's mad about something or she's angry, or I know the real one.
I mean, in fairness, yes. Like the AmberLynn is, if nothing else, at her core, a rage monster, right? And so you're saying like I know the real one, and then you were still choosing to associate with her. That's an interesting statement for you to make, yo mama. Just saying.
When I see you doing that bullshit, whatever the you doing on bus, and you so bad at what you doing, we can literally see you covering your mouth laughing when you doing that little angry rage bait bullshit. We can literally, you go, yeah, I'm mad. Like, we see that it looks stupid. You look dumb. I thought you was gonna come over here and you was gonna own your craft and be you. This is the place.
I will say Amber is trying to give the impression that she is successfully rage baiting everyone, which, if you are unfamiliar, it's like essentially if you were to say something that you know will get people's reaction, even if you don't believe it, right? So it's essentially just a way to like get people to make comments or to engage with you based solely on that, right? So like, for example, I saw a woman who was recently making coffee while she was talking, and she was like literally pouring an entire thing of coffee creamer into the coffee. And I thought to myself, oh my God, what is she doing? Why would she have been doing that? And I almost was tricked into making a comment, and then I was like, she did it. She almost had me. I was almost rage baited. I was almost pulled into that, right? So it's like doing something ridiculous or something that you like know people will comment on. And if you are doing it right, you can kind of do it like surreptitiously so people will not know that you're doing it, I guess. But Amber, on the other hand, will do things like, oh yeah, I don't bathe. Like as if she's trying to like pull a fast one, trying to get it over on us, but like whatever.
Place where you can express.
So essentially I'm saying she's bad at it. She's trying to do it, but it's not quite connecting.
Yourself and be yourself. You don't have to fake in front of people. You don't have to put on this kind of front. And if you don't have a wrangler or a host or somebody that you host with you that can get the real you out, then go find that fucking person. Celebrating you standing up and walking is dumb as hell. That's the best content Bus has had since it's been at Fat Camp, is you standing up and walking. Two of the fucking hosts came down and you didn't. The main.
Okay, so where is he? It looks like he's in a daycare, doesn't it? It looks like he's doing this like from a preschool or from like a dog exercise area at an airport. I don't know. I will say, I think the chemistry that I've seen between Tech and Fupa and Amber has been some of the better chemistry, in my opinion. Not that that really matters, I guess. But seeing her with Scooter and Sweet Tea, it just always felt awkward. It just like I never felt like it was like people who actually knew each other hanging out, if that makes sense. And I will say, seeing her with Tech and Fupa has given more of like a banter vibe than it ever had before. That being said, I was sitting here and I was thinking, okay, so if we were to get rid of Fupa and Tech, which is what it seems like she wants to do, who is somebody that I think could fill in for that for Amber, right? Because I think it's somebody that needs to be charismatic and likable enough that they are able to kind of win over the crowd, but also somebody that can allow Amber to have the punchlines. Do you know what I mean? In stand up or in like sketch comedy, they call it the straight man, right? Because she would like to be the clown. Do you know what I mean? She would like to be the person who people are able to make fun of. So essentially, we need somebody who is able to be like, here's the joke, and then she can come in and make the joke, right? So I don't know who that is. I don't know who that would be in her life. Interestingly enough, I think Beck might have been one of the best like sidekicks for her, one of the best like other characters that exist for her. And I just don't know. I'm trying to think of like, is there anyone who I think could do that? I don't think so, because I think Amber likes to think that she is self-deprecating, but she's too emotionally fragile to truly do that well.
Person, that's dumb. The show was built around you. The whole thing about Sweet Tea was the show was built around her. That's why she carries so much responsibility for that fucking show. All the hosts that was coming there was working for her. So she had to show up and show out. And at least she put the effort in there. Other like you, no, it's not that. You just ride off of whatever somebody's saying.
Wait, so was Bus originally supposed to be Sweet Tea's show? Did Amber like steal it from underneath her? That's horrible, because Sweet Tea was not only nice to Amber, but she is also now about to have a baby. Not that like should necessarily be a part of it, but it does seem like extra. Oh my God, Amber! Wow.
And in the chat, she still thinks so much about her haters that she doesn't try to make it better, make it better for herself in the LCU. She don't like doing things where she's showing her whole body or expressing herself the real way, playing it up for the little audience that you currently have. I mean, you're just going downhill and downhill and downhill, and you're trying to figure out, how can I put tires back on this bus? You're the reason why the tires are blown out. Fall down some stairs, do some jumping jacks outside in the yard, walk to that tree.
Okay, I'm listening to this, and I'm so he thinks that like, I think Amber doesn't want to do some, like, they'll ask her to stand up and do whatever, and I assume she doesn't want to do that because she doesn't want to be embarrassed. And there is something that's supposed to be like kind of vaguely embarrassing about some of the other things, like putting, jelly on your face, right? But I think that is more like, oh my God, how silly, why would you have done that? Whereas doing things like showing parts of your body that you are embarrassed of, it brings like a deeper level of shame than doing anything that they typically do on Bus, or like that they've typically been doing. And so, but it's so interesting to me, and the more I watch this, like, lol cow anything, the more I'm just like, are there people who genuinely will be like, dance monkey, dance, here's $10, dance for me, and get like, there have to be people who enjoy that, but I'm like,
what kind of place is this?
what kind of sick fuck is like that? Who's into this? Who's enjoying this? I don't know. It's a weird place.
Want to just sit there and piggyback off of the two hosts that are not talented enough to drive something so massive. Tech is just not it, and Fupa Cheese is just there.
Well, that clearly got under Amber's skin, because during their group meeting yesterday, she called up Keemstar and says she doesn't want Tech as a host anymore, and that she thinks she could run the show better by herself. So
Amber has gone out of her way to say she like doesn't know how to do OBS, which, by the way, it's not. I'm using OBS right now. It's not hard, but I think it's possible to, I think it's reasonable to say that Fupa and Tech could not run the show by themselves, right? They do need Amber there. But I would argue, same deal. From my perspective, Amber needs to have those co-hosts. She needs to have good people there to kind of like bounce off, to have banter with, because if she doesn't, I don't know that she has like the confidence, the ability to speak like that. Like, that's a hard job. I'm not saying I could do it. I'd probably be like, oh, I don't know. But I think, I don't know. But apparently, okay, so it seems that Amber has decided that she's just going to maybe see if she can get rid of Tech and Fupa, and it seems like maybe Kiba's gonna let her. I don't know.
basically says, okay, prove it. He gives Tech and Fupa the day off and tells Amber to bring in her own hosts and show him what she's got.
Well, what's the plan? What are we going to do moving forward?
Do they live stream their like team meetings? Oh, what? That's so weird. This is okay. Let me see. So I see Tech here. I think that's Keem. Is this Fupa right here? I can't believe that they like live stream the actual meetings that they have. This is a work meeting. Okay.
Like, this is no offense to Tech. Like, I like him as a person. It's fine, okay? I have changed since he became co-host. I'm not, like, as fun
I like that she said I like him as a person. I don't think you do, because you go out of your way to say how much you hate him. Okay, sure.
anymore. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't jive well, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, I just feel kind of like
I would sincerely disagree with you there, Amber. I think the shows that have existed since you and Tech have been with, it's been Tech, Fupa, Amber, were way better than the stars. They're still terrible, don't get me wrong, but they are way better than they were at the beginning, in my opinion.
I'm stuck.
So you want him gone?
I don't like saying that.
Okay.
My point is like,
Amber, you want someone.
why the numbers.
Amber, you want someone on the show that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, I've been having this issue with Amber before Fat Cam, where she didn't want to do shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't make sense because Fupa doesn't do anything. Like, she just sits behind her desk at home, so I'm confused.
Dude, I literally bring up, like, goal ideas to you every day, and you shoot me.
I guess I'm not really sure what their definition of fun is. Do you know what I mean? Because when I've seen them do fun things, it's like putting jelly on their face, which I guess you could do sitting behind. But are you expecting them to like pick up the camera and like run around? I don't really know what you think is fun. And also, Amber, we've seen you sitting on a bed for the last like couple of weeks whispering. So okay.
Me down with everything.
Yeah, Fupa does do work. She's constantly trying to propose something to do on the show, and I want to make it fun like this. It's just.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't want Tech anymore, Keem. Like, genuinely, because it's like 2v1 constantly. No, it's constant 2v1. I was trying to be nice, but you know what? I'm just not going to. I'm just going to say it like it is.
Amber,
I don't enjoy working with him.
you literally will not join a meeting for the show. You'll sleep all day. You'll spend every waking hour in the bus VC.
Can you tell me why no one else has ever had issues working with me? Keem, take your.
What I want to know, I would love to know, where Amber is getting off saying that she thinks that nobody else has had issues working with her. I just want to know, like, where is that coming from? Because it seems like we have a lot. We're very conflict oriented, Amber. I'm just gonna go out there and say that.
Don't be fucking rude. Are you kidding me? I saw
Anger away from Scooter and just listen to me for 1 second. The show was better then. Period.
Not financially.
It's only not better. The reason why it's better financially now is because I have 2 people abusing me instead of 1.
Here's my problem with Bus. As a content creator, money's one thing, but the content is god awful. Every day you turn into Bus, you watch the same boring arguments. It is horrible. The content.
I am going to have to agree. It is hard to watch them do the same stupid argument. Amber and Fupa have the same argument over and over again. It's dreadful, and so I'm gonna have to agree with Keem over here.
On Bus is god awful. Now I've been trying to do that on Bus, and I've been going over there drinking,
Look
trying
at
to like
Fupa's face.
fix the vibe, and like I shouldn't have to do that. I should just go over because it's already a good vibe and it's already fun.
I know.
The problem.
Okay, listen. Someone said this before, and it's actually right. It's not Tech driving the bus. It's not Fupa driving the bus. It's not even me driving the bus.
Pythia's daughter donated $5 through Super Chat.
Why don't tomorrow?
Are people adding super chats to their meeting? Could you imagine any other workplace having meetings like this where there are people who are trying to do regular work and people are watching one but also able to do super chats? Oh my god.
We give Tech and Fupa the night off, and why doesn't Thick Gemini and you run Bus and we'll see what it does?
Just me and Tech Gemini?
Well, you can add another host, but pick whoever.
Okay. Well, I mean, can you bring him in here to talk about?
I don't know who Thick Gemini is, but I'm wondering what Amber thought was going to happen. Do you know what I mean? She's saying, I want Tech gone. She always has an issue with Fupa. Like, what is the plan? What were you hoping would come of this? Seems like very short-sighted. I'm not gonna lie, because if she's like, well, I want to get rid of these two hosts, then what did she think was going to happen? Like, genuinely, what did she think was going to happen if they were to get rid of both of them?
This is a meeting.
Gemini's not here.
Like, I'm confused.
Just call him and tell him that he's doing it.
Not there, you don't.
Just call him and tell him that he's doing bus tomorrow with you. And then you and Thick Gemini and someone else, like, pick whoever in the universe, it doesn't matter, whoever, go and try to do a fun show. Let's see what the...
Dude, how many people are in this cinematic universe? I saw Snowflake was starting to do sort of like a, here's something that you can learn about this person who's in the LCU. Let me tell you, I will never stop being amazed by the number of people who are willing to just make a fool of themselves on the internet for just a little bit of money, because there are so many more people in this whole cinematic universe. Before any of this happened, I knew about Keemstar, I knew about Boogie, and that might be it. That might be everyone that I knew about. And now I'm like, how many people I guess they're constantly, it's like, they're live streaming 24/7, so they need to have like a large number of people, but like, how many people are here? I don't know.
report card looks like. Let's see what the viewership numbers look like. You know what I mean? It is a job. It's not just...
And I think we're gonna see that because everyone's like, well, this was an awful episode, and I think that is probably gonna be accurate, obviously, but I think we're gonna see that because Amber doesn't want to do anything that would help her like prepare or make a good show. You know, it's all just like, I'll just show up, and I don't want to put in any work. I don't want to do anything that would make it potentially be good. And I think we're going to see that in real time. If I'm guessing, maybe I'm going to guess that's what happened.
Just fun, you know? And then we'll watch the show and we'll have a good understanding of the type of show that you want to produce, you want to make. And that'll help all of us.
Okay.
Sound good?
Alright.
See ya.
And that is how we ended up with today's stream.
We here on the motherfucking box. I can't.
I can't either.
Hello.
Fupa just quit.
I heard that. What happened?
She gone.
Is she not thinking?
Okay, so I did hear this rumor mill going around, which is that Fupa either got fired from or just didn't want to do Fat Camp anymore. I'm not 100% sure. I'm interested to hear about it, but who are these people? Okay, so I recognize I've seen this guy before. I don't know who either of these people are. One of them is maybe Thick Gemini, who they were talking about. Like I said, this cinematic universe is too large. I don't know. I recognize this guy. We've seen him before, but I don't know who these people are.
She not
You
thinking.
can't take the heat. So Fupa is supposed to be at fat camp. So you're supposed to be losing weight and eating healthy, but she's eating all this junk behind Keem's back. And she ordered Whataburger today. Keem just kind of called her out and said, you're at fat camp. You're here to lose weight. She just started crying, almost hyperventilating. She left the show. Gidgey tried to fight her. Fupa's like a chicken shit.
Gidgey tried to fight her? Isn't Gidgey like a 60-year-old woman? God, I couldn't imagine trying to fight someone right now, let alone, 25 years from now. Okay. And also Gidgey's Scooter's mom, right? Oh my gosh, I have so many questions. Okay. So it sounds like, okay. Sorry, I'm just like, there's a lot to process there. So it sounds like Fupa decided she was going to order Whataburger, and that didn't go over well because they are supposed to be at fat camp. Okay, got it.
Always dishes it, but she can't receive the dish. Does that make sense?
Amber receives the
I
dish
didn't
every
start
night.
working with y'all.
I mean, in fairness, lots of people Lots of people are probably like that. I think that's like maybe a fair critique to give a Fupa though, because she's certainly willing to make cruel jokes about Amber, say unkind things, but if somebody were to turn it around and be like, I don't like this thing you did, I think she needs to be able to take that personally.
I know this
I
don't work
receive-
like that, bro.
Yeah, I receive the dish every single fucking day. Every single day I receive that dish. And here I am, I'm still fucking here. Nah, that's some chicken shit right there. So
How many dishes
pathetic.
have you eaten today?
I mean, I can definitely I don't want to agree with Amber, but yes, I like on one hand, yes, she definitely has the piss taken out of her all the time, every day. It would be draining for me personally. I don't think I could do it. That being said, I think I put out a video about why I think she hasn't reapplied for monetization. I think there's something in her that kind of likes it. The more I watch it, there's something that she's enjoying more than. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Today, Amber.
0.
You have no Indian food.
No, but that's not good.
Oh my god.
So today, Fupa and Gidgey get into it. I mean, fight might be a strong word, but it definitely wasn't friendly.
Love you, Obso. I'm so sorry, Fupa Cheese, but you do not look good. Why is she here?
Well, listen, if she can...
Because you want to talk about me, bitch, I'm gonna fucking show up. Keep my name out of your damn mouth before I fuck you up for real.
Fuck me up.
Oh, shit.
Fuck me up. Get over here. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. You want to fuck me up, bitch? Come on. Come on, big talker. Big talker. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Don't be fucking rude.
I'll take that last bit of hair she has.
And apparently,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I would say physical fight would maybe be like a strong way to describe that. I still am like, are you not, approaching retirement age? I think that might be too old to be doing that. Just in general, I think that that's maybe something you shouldn't be doing past the age of like 13 or so. But it felt especially embarrassing to see like a full adult who should be like maybe receiving Social Security go and just, hey, you want to talk? I'm gonna yell in your face. Okay.
that whole situation kinda sets Fupa off, because she goes and gets fast food, like a full burger and fries, and brings it back in front of everyone, which Keem does not take well.
I feel like you both told me to fuck off.
It wasn't that, Keem.
If you guys snuck off and ate fries, I'd be pissed, all right? The fact that you snuck off, got fries, walked it right in front of the camera in the main house, and then ate the fries in front of all the other fucking fatties, I'm offended, right? Not only has everyone been told, if you do that, you have to go.
Fupa, what's your excuse?
I don't have an excuse. I was hungry and I ordered food. Like, it was my bad.
Phantom tried to cover for her and said, oh, those are my fries.
Did you lie?
What? Okay. Again, just like a lot to take in. Okay, so Fupa gets angry, so she decides to go get Whataburger as, I guess, revenge. I don't really know. And then they brought it back to this compound, which I'm surprised. Yeah, why would they do that? Why would they not just like secretly eat it before they came back? I don't know.
Why?
I mean, isn't that what a man does? Sticks up for his woman?
No, a man would have been like, hey, I appreciate you. We're at fat camp to lose weight. We're not eating a burger and fries.
So if you really want to stay, that's fine. But we're putting you through the Fupa boot camp. For 2 straight hours, you're going to exercise tomorrow. It's not going to be fun. First of all, the little shoving match or whatever was nothing. Nobody got hurt. Everyone's fine. It got broken up right away. Gidgey.
What?
You will.
Were they hoping that they would get her? She's like, nothing happened. Why would... It sounds like Keem was hoping that these 2 actually mature women would have physically harmed each other, you know?
will not be the drill instructor to Fupa. That is not happening. And you want to know why it's not happening?
Why?
Because Fupa just quit the LCU.
Sure she did.
No.
Because of French fries, she quit the fucking LCU. Am I supposed to feel sorry for her that the bitch couldn't handle that?
That's what Phantom said.
Bye. They're fucking with you. She thinks she is worth. She.
So basically, Fupa is on the. She basically said she's done with the LCU. That basically she is not going to put up with the disrespect she's getting from Gigi and the physical threats.
Did Gigi threaten Fupa?
She put her.
I would argue that Gigi definitely physically menaced Fupa. Could you imagine, though, if you were talking about your romantic partner? You're like, I mean, granted, they only met like a couple days ago, but your romantic partner, and you needed to keep calling her Fupa? Like, that's her preferred name.
Her hands on Fupa.
Okay, that was broken up. That was
she
broken
did it
up.
first, and there's camera. Fupa doesn't get out of bed. We don't see her till after 4.
Fupa did not put your hands on you first. She stood up and started walking away, and you started following behind her, which is, I would argue, dude, I just can't. This woman has like a full head of gray hair. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously, I've got many gray hairs, you can see in here. But you are a full, I'm using that to illustrate. She is a full adult woman, and she's getting into a fight with how old is Fupa? Maybe 25. Sorry, my wife came in and was doing the Bridgerton hyacinth dance. If you know, you know.
O'clock every day since she's been here.
Have you ever thought that somebody might have antisocial disorder?
Yeah, his name's Albert. Yeah.
Yeah. So
who's Albert?
I'm gonna go. I just want to make sure.
Okay, Ken. You guys.
But that's
all right.
Do you want to explain what we're doing today, Amber?
So we had a meeting last night.
Okay, so this is Amber's new. She's on her own. Okay, so I'm guessing that was Ken. That's what we just said. All right. If I was a betting woman, I'd say this person down at the bottom is Thick Gemini, and then I don't know who this person is because it sounds like maybe they seem a little bit more like they are prepared to be. I don't know, or like they're.
Okay. Well, Fupa and Tech are not going to do the show today. So we're going to have Gemini do it, and then you can invite 1 or 2 other people.
Hi, I'm Christina.
Okay, Christina.
So we're here to have a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of crazy things.
Oh, thank you for the tomatoes. I didn't know you had so many vegans in the chat. They're saying viewership's going down. There's no redirect.
Yeah, we have no redirect, so that is going to make the views a lot further down. So
oh, okay. So they're not redirecting from whatever show. Isn't that what Yo Mama was mad about at the beginning, that they weren't redirecting?
That's just like, yeah. So anyways.
So something Amber will continuously bring up throughout this stream is the fact that Keem is still live on his channel and didn't redirect to her show. And she's basically blaming that for why they can barely hold 1,000 viewers tonight. But what's interesting about that is this is the same person who was just bragging that Gore World is taking over the LCU, which doesn't really add up. Because if that were true, she shouldn't need a redirect. She was supposed to prove she could do this on her own, pull in views and money, but the reality is, her main audience is Gore World, and they're not really watching the LCU like that. So no, a redirect isn't the problem here.
We have some goals. We have some things we're gonna do. So the first things first is we're gonna do this like Wheel of Truth.
Oh my god.
So every 5 members that we get, is it accumulated? Yeah, accumulated. So every 5 members that we get, Gemini is going to spin the wheel and I have to answer the question. And then if we get 100 members in total, I have to take off all of my makeup. And I'm looking good as today. So hopefully that.
Her thing is that she has to, okay. So her whole thing is that she'll take off her makeup. We've seen her without makeup like a million times. I would be curious to know what's on these Wheel of Truth questions. Although, if I'm being honest, there's no way that she is actually going to be truthful, or they're going to be like total softball questions. So I don't know why we would do that. Okay. I'm curious. So that's what Amber is doing, and she's just hoping that there will be people who will make donations. I don't know what the typical viewership for buses or for any of them, really, I guess. But 1,000 people watching, is that a lot? I don't think so.
That doesn't happen. The
How many
next
people
goal
are
is
normally
every
watching?
20, Gemini is going to write on his face, and Christina's going to go in the shower, and she's going to turn.
She's doing it right there
No,
in her room.
You're doing it right there?
I have a tarp up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we got scrap the hoe for 20s. We're gonna put oil on this. We're gonna put feathers, glitter, whatever the she got is going on her.
Craft supplies.
Yes. So those are. Oh yeah, and by the way, every 20, I have to sadly get up and do like a jumpy jack type deal.
She has to jump and jack every 20. She's gonna do jumping jacks.
We're not just gonna be sitting on our fucking asses and doing nothing, because we actually planned a fucking show. Am I right or am I right?
Okay. Okay. So, if they get 20, they're each gonna do something different. It sounds like this Christina is gonna put glitter on her face, Gemini is gonna write something, and Amber is going to do some jumping jacks. That seems kind of random. Do you know what I mean? They're just like, can you give me money, please? Money, please. Money, please. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're just like, hey, everyone, give us money and we'll do something stupid.
She's right. And if you got something to say, put it on the back of a donut. I'm tired of seeing your bitch ass looking chat, girl.
Money, please.
World.
Everybody told you he's a wild horse. He's a wild
Gemini
horse.
looks like Beckwet. That means we get to spin the wheel.
Oh my god, we have 900 viewers.
Can you spin the wheel? Oh my god.
I have to pull up the wheel. I can't just take it out of my ass.
Move as slow as Beck talks.
How are you gonna say I move slow when you're 6,000 pounds? How many celebrities are you friends with on?
Okay. So just interesting. First of all, I'm noticing we are like 13 seconds into this live stream, and Amber, Miss Queen of Nobody Else Has Issues Working With Me, is already like verbally accosting this thick Gemini character when they have done nothing so far. So I'm just saying, we get to see her true colors.
Instagram
follows or like
see, let me say, okay, the question was, how many famous people do you know? That is a question that nobody cares about, Amber. You know what I mean? They're like, how famous are you? The Wheel of Truth, that's boring. No, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, tell who likes you? How popular are you? Like, that's not something people actually care about knowing, and you're going to lie about it anyway. So
in my DMs,
in your DMs,
I have had actresses from Deadpool. I have like Shane Dawson's like sister-in-law.
Don't, Morgan, don't. No, I already know what this is. Hello, Brooke. How are you? So this is from Morgan. So sweet. Hi, Morgan. Thank you so much. So it's AmberLynn. Hi. So your bestie, Morgan, said that you're obsessed with me. Thank you. And Girl World. Listen, there would not be a Girl World without me. Am I right?
She's right. Listen, I have like a OnlyFans like model.
What?
We'll just see like 10.
We'll just say like 10. Can I just say, I don't know if I think I consider any of those people to be like actually celebrities, but okay, sure, just 10. Just round up from, we counted Shane Dawson's sister-in-law, an actress from a TV show, an OnlyFans model. Okay, so I'm counting 3, but we can round up to 10. So, close enough, right?
We'll just say like 10. And I'm gonna get up and do my jumping jack. And I'm not wearing black pants today. I look like a from Monday cheese, okay?
Oh, I may have to open this one.
Brian, this marker not working. Hold on. Yeah, like backwards. What's that, Amber? Do it again. I gotta make you full screen. Do your jumping jack.
This is a lot.
What the f is this? That was like a fucking leaning pose. That was no jumping jack.
Can't jump.
Okay, in fairness, I think that is like how they suggest you do modified jumping jacks if you don't, if you are not interested in like harm, if you have weak knees or something like that. That's fine. I don't actually care about that. I do think, you know what? I just realized she's in her living room when she had been just in her bedroom. So what's going on with the eviction stuff? Is it okay that she's out here like jumping around? I mean, that wasn't really jumping, I guess. But apparently it seems like that has maybe changed.
No, but my question is like, why does Tech and Fuba get to take the day off? They didn't work the whole weekend. They barely have been working on the shows in general. They're at Fat Camp sitting behind a desk
Literally
every show.
on a desk at Fat Camp.
That ain't Fat Camp. That's Fatso Camp. That's Getting Fatter Camp. That's like turn into AmberLynn Camp. Like,
but has to go home now because she was eating fast food when they said no more fast food, no junk food.
But people can throw hands there, and that's fine. But if you eat a French fry, you're kicked out. I would have been gone day one.
Who are you gonna throw hands?
Again, I hate it when I have to agree with Amber, but like, my goodness, the fact that Gidgey was ready to like, I think physically accost her, I think physically come for her, but they had one French fry and that was it. I mean, just seems like a weird line to draw there, you know?
Win.
Oh, we know.
No, Gemini, your brain isn't working. Your brain ain't working.
I can't wait for the day where Amber realizes she is not rock bottom. What? She is in a rock bottom.
That she's in a rock bottom she can never get out of. Be as miserable as you keep everyone else around you, ALR. Thank you for the money.
I have dyslexica, so I couldn't read that. Sorry. What?
Wait, dyslexica? Is that what it's called?
Oh, stand up again.
Give me a 20.
Help her Lynn read so you can do your half-ass jumping jack.
I am running Bus. Is Bus still on? We have Lazy Tech and Lazy Fupa, Crying Fupa, Lame Fupa, fucking Hypocrite Fupa. Anyways. Oh, and by the way, to the person who said you can't pull 1,000 viewers, the reason why we don't have 1,000 viewers is because we didn't get a redirect from live. We do have
1,000 viewers. So 1,000
No. The reason why we don't have what we usually have is because Locale Live is currently still live.
Exactly.
I mean, in fairness, Amber, do you not have 250,000 subscribers? You have 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. Shouldn't that be, you would think at least one out of 250 of them would come over. I also just think that, like, there's nothing really interesting happening. I'm not sure what would be pulling people in. I could imagine people watching and, saying like, oh, let's tune in to see, and seeing this and be like, oh, never mind. Actually, I'm good. Personally.
Like, obviously, you're a girl world person, so you don't understand the LCU, which is fine. The fact that we have 1,000...
Oh, love the condescending Lynn. Oh, my God.
People watching right now is actually pretty fucking amazing. So, go sit on it and spin. Like, genuinely.
Okay, the tomatoes are getting annoying. If people are just gonna keep spamming tomatoes, just time them out. Okay, you're full screen.
That's a little extra. Amber, it looks like you've lost weight.
It's your show, big girl. What you gonna do for the 50?
Wouldn't that be 220s?
2.5.
It would be 220s.
What you gonna do?
I need someone to donate members because I want to spin that fucking wheel.
Okay.
Money, please.
So is it just going to be this? It's just going to be Amber requesting money because they just got a donation of $50 and apparently we're not anticipating that. And I don't know if they have something planned out. They didn't say anything for $50 for, a $50 donation. I wonder if other people will do something crazy if they get like an unexpected amount, and that's maybe why they're willing to do like a $50 donation. But like, you know what? I watch Apathetic Facts. No, not watching the LCU if I can help it. And I just wonder, like, could you imagine all the things that you could spend $50 on? Do you know what I mean? I could think of so many things that I would rather spend $50 on than giving it to, I guess, sort of embarrass Amber. I don't know. I'm just like, Could you imagine in the world, all the things in the world that I would be willing to spend $50 on? It would be thousands of things before I got to sending it to an internet clown so they will do a jumping jack.
Just remember, ask your people. It's your audience.
I don't want to get back up. I'm tired already.
Well, you gotta do like.
All right, for the 50, we have 2 jumping jacks.
What? You better do more. Again.
Is it just this?
Again.
Yeah. Yo, you losing calories right now, bitch. You burning them things.
Again, we got another dono again.
Here.
Do it again.
What?
The cat got something in her mouth. Where's she going?
Yeah, the cat. The cat in the background looked like it was about to throw up. Is it just this? Is it this whole time?
It's a hair tie.
Oh my god.
I'm obsessed.
Okay, every 5 members, we're gonna spin the wheel, and it all adds up. 1 member adds up, and this is gonna take her makeup off when we get 100 members.
Yup.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Nasty skin Lynn.
Weird.
This chick and Gemini are boring. Thank you. I know, we're so
They're
boring.
not boring.
We should be at Fat Camp sitting behind a desk.
Whatever.
I will say, we're so boring. I would agree. This is pretty boring. I mean, I've said this multiple times. I suppose there are probably people who think it's entertaining to see another person sort of embarrass themselves. And by that, I mean, like, not even do anything super embarrassing, you know, like they are doing a jumping jack. This young lady over here seems to have put maybe baking, like a baby powder or like flour on herself. Is that embarrassing? I don't know. I don't think it is.
Or they say, just remember the opposite.
True.
I'm not
Because
watching.
they're girl world. They're all stupid, narcissists, hypocrites.
look cute with-
I'm gonna spin you.
All right.
You're disgusting. Disgusting Lynn. She gave a 50,
I love
remember?
her. She's my favorite.
I gotta jump ahead. So I needed to skip ahead. I couldn't. It was so boring. Okay, so it seems like ALR is finding herself at a place where people are the crowd is turning on her. Things are maybe not going as well as she had hoped, which honestly makes sense. This is so boring and so dull. I'm surprised it took this long. And the energy is starting to shift, starting to get worse.
The
Guys, I
Wegovy.
smell like a bakery.
I think the Wegovy takes away my memory.
Here we go.
AmberLynn.
Here we go.
I'll stand next to my door frame for a hundo.
Money, please.
You're gonna stand next to you're gonna do jumping jacks in the door frame?
Yeah.
So by this point, the chat is just full of tomatoes. People can clearly see she's struggling to carry the show without her usual co-hosts. And the begging for donations is just getting more and more
it's getting
desperate.
very
And guess
awkward.
whose fault all of this is?
So for me to explain again, Keemstar can sit on this and he can spin around it because he's still live. He's still live.
We
He
never
said,
got the
AmberLynn,
redirect
show
of
me
the
what you got.
4,000 people.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. And you know what he said? He said, F you. We're not a team. I'm going to stay live. He's on my list. We are no longer friends. We're breaking up.
What kind of weird
I'm not going to
relationship
Fat
are
Camp
you
next
in?
year. I'm not going to any IRLs.
I'd love for Gemini to shout me out. Love you guys. Shout out Jade.
So, I mean, Amber said this like a million times. She's like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything for this job. Yeah, I mean, I think we saw this before when I had done the last video about Keem gentle parenting Amber, but I think it's reasonable to say that I think Keem is like over it. In fair, I would be too. Like, I would be so sick of dealing with Amber if I was having to constantly need to like manage whatever is going on with her. I just would not have the energy to deal with it. So I honestly completely understand where Keem is coming from. Like, this would be exhausting. This would be so boring. And if she is unwilling to work with anyone else, including like Gemini over here, immediately getting into fights with them, who has the time to deal with this? I know that she said that she's bringing in 40,000 whatever a month. But I think, is there a chance that she's not actually doing that well? I think that's possible. I think they don't make like a ton of money on things like this. And without the other co-host there, it's clear that she's kind of floundering on her own.
Francis.
I gotta jump in. This is boring.
You just did like 20 of them. Aren't you proud of yourself?
Big athlete.
Guys, we're gonna make AmberLynn skinny, guys.
She is skinny. What do you mean? Wow,
I
just lying through my. Are you on the first floor?
It's this still.
You're on the 4th floor. So when you go through that damn floor, it's gonna go. Doo, doo. Andy Vandy with the 199. Beck's family told us she was 720 at one point. You were 720.
I don't think that could be.
You're bigger than the weed. You went from 420.
I just really don't know that that's possible. Is it? Maybe it.
I need a 720.
Have fun.
You haven't never had nothing to say. She's gonna be eating a lot when Tommy gets there. That's why she's eating the cheese stick now.
Is that really what she just like, it would entertain the people if I just go get a snack and I just kind of like peace out and don't do this. It's one thing if you were just like hanging out with people, but if your job is to be entertaining, to be on the show.
I didn't know eating a low-fat string cheese. A hypocrite. Like, she can't. I can make a motherfucking VC on my own. I don't need.
You're gonna have your own Discord.
I can make a Discord by myself. Yes. So why would I be doing this job?
Do you know how hard it is to have a Discord with that many people in it?
I don't give a fuck.
There's doxers, all these different type of people. You're gonna control them on your own.
I'll have moderators. My point is, I can have a VC without Keem. I am here because I like doing a show. Boring. It's fun to craft on her.
This is fun.
I can do it in a redirect. And the one time that I plan a show and I'm pretty much by myself with you guys, why isn't Amber doing anything? Hi. So when we get a 20, Gemini writes on his face, Christina puts some sort of art craft on her. I get to do 9 million jumping jacks. Redirects are a big deal. So live currently had 4,000 viewers when we went live. All of those 4,000 viewers would have went to us, and I would say about 2,000, usually like 50 to 60% stays. I would say like 1,200 is like Girl World.
Yeah, exactly. Amber has over 250,000 subscribers and barely 1,200 of them showed up. So the idea that she doesn't need the LCU just isn't really matching reality. And that's
true.
Really kind of been the theme of this whole stream.
It's a lot of people who don't understand the LCU who are
saying over and over, people just don't understand the LCU. They just don't understand it. And it's like, no, I do understand it. Do you understand it? Because it seems like there are people who are able to make money on the LCU and do what Keem is hoping for them to do. And you are not, because I'm currently watching you, and this has been borderline painful. And I'm watching the most edited down version that exists. Already I'm like, oh my God. Just get, I just want to be done with this. We've been talking about it. It's the same thing over and over. Why would anyone choose to watch this? So she's going on and on about how people don't understand the LCU. But when I'm looking at it, I'm like, do you understand it? Because it seems like you don't. Oh, all right. Okay. We can get through this. Let's just...
Out of breath.
Good job, Amber.
Amber
I'm
had to
so
walk
proud
off
of you.
the camera during the thing to go eat a fucking biscuit.
Hey.
Not the forehead goes in like this.
What do you mean?
The big cherries behind you.
Let's see your side profile.
Big?
Stop sign. No, I said I'm. What stop sign, man?
Look at this knot in my hair.
Knotted Lynn. We're gonna call her Knotted Lynn.
I am pretty naughty. Where's my brush at?
Oh God, you had to call her Naughty Lynn, so now she says she's naughty.
No, I'm actually really mad at Keem. Like, this is so fucking shady. Like, that. I'm not even gonna show up tomorrow.
Nobody cares.
Shockingly, Amber is threatening to not do her job, and it's... Okay, here's the deal. I'm watching this, and I'm like, there are some people who I think are genuinely entertaining enough that they can just, like, riff on their own, and they can just go, right? Obviously, like, stand-up comedians can do that pretty well. There have got to be other people who can do... I'm trying to think of, like, another... But, like, just like, here, I'm going to entertain you. A court jester, right? I don't know if I think that Amber has the ability to do that. And, which is, like, fair. I don't think I could do it. I don't think, like, the vast majority of people could do it. It's, like, a very unique talent for someone to have, where they could, like, theoretically do 2 hours of, like, entertainment, talk about something every day, five days a week, right? And I just don't know if I think that Amber can do it. Her one joke is that she is a large person, and that once that joke is done, what else is there to talk about? What else is there to laugh about? And so I just don't see that she could potentially do it, because I'm like, she's like, okay, this person is going to put craft supplies on them. They're going to put glitter on them or feathers or whatever. And it's like, is that even a joke? Is that something I think is funny? No, it isn't. And so, I don't know. I'm not really sure where this is going, but like, this is the edited down version. And let me tell you, it's been hard to watch. It's okay. We can get through it. We got 5 more minutes. That I will definitely be watching all of. Okay, we're dancing the robot.
What?
Just know I got a text message from someone very awesome.
Tommy.
So at this point, she's literally asking for anyone to come on the stream, like anyone. And then, she finds out one of her biggest babies has been banned from the Discord. So now she's trying to get people to join, and at the same time, people are getting kicked out.
Girl, get your fucking ass in here. Anyone come to waiting and I'll pull you in. It's the time of your life. We could talk about whatever you want. Yeah, I need people
Carol's
to talk.
banned in the Discord.
Nah.
Is that for real?
I'm literally about to get so pissed off. Like,
Carol's
genuinely,
banned, she can't come up on shows.
People are really starting to piss me off. Like, I feel like I'm being sabotaged. People are starting to piss me off right now, actually.
Saboteur.
Hold on, sorry. I'm doing some work behind the scenes right now.
Guys, we get the rest of these members, and AmberLynn is gonna wipe that mop off her face.
Lord. The fuck is she saying?
Honestly, is that her alter personality talking right now?
What the fuck is in the background? Is that a cat? How many cats?
From Feline era? Whoever has life with Ron blocked, unblock them now.
Why are you texting Ron?
He's about to send a good dono.
No, he's
A
not.
good dono.
He's
Money, please.
lying to
He
you.
literally screenshotted it.
What was it? $100?
Unblock him now. Is this almost over?
You're a mess, AmberLynn. You are a mess. You're doing a show
Did
and
you
you're like
unblock him?
quiet most of the time. I can't do it.
The song gives me PTSD.
You gotta do 2 more songs. Don't sit down. Don't sit down yet. You sit down, I'm a freak out.
What am I watching here?
Where's the hundo?
What hundo?
I got time to get in the stream. I'm sorry. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much.
You gotta end it.
See y'all tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, we made it through. It was a slog. I will say the hardest part was seeing the other co-hosts be like, this sucks. This is terrible. Why are we doing this? I don't know. Like I said, okay, here's the deal. I think being able to get on the internet and talk for an extended period of time about like theoretically nothing is probably a skill that the vast majority of people do not have. And the fact that Amber is coming out and she's like, I think I might possess that skill. And people are going to give me money to continue doing it is, I think that shows like the hubris that exists, which obviously we knew was a big part of Amber's MO. But I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know like if what her plan is going forward, because if we've already alienated Tech, we've already alienated Fupa, there's no way that Keem is going to be like, this should be our primetime show, right? Like this Gemini, and like this is just, it's a disaster. And so I don't know what her plan was. I'll be honest, I am so ready for this era to be over. It's so, like, there have to be people who enjoy watching this, but it's just not me. I don't want to watch this anymore. So I'm really hoping that this is the end of her relationship with the LCU. I just, like, I can't take it anymore. It's so boring. So anyway, we made it. Let me tell you, I'm hoping that we're seeing the flame die out on the LCU era, because I just can't take it anymore. But if you liked being here, which I don't know, I'm like, God, why would you have enjoyed this?
Don't be fucking rude.
I really appreciate you being here, hanging out with me. I do make videos about Squirrel Worlds, and just like stupid stuff on the internet. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking, subscribing, and just hanging out, leaving a comment. That would be great. If you ever have ideas on things I should make more videos about in the future, please let me know. I'm an open book. I'm open to suggestions. So, thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Money, please.